Check it out. What is it? What is that? Anything? Smell something, huh? Not home. Oh, Charlie, out hunting. Here, Charlie. Come on, boy. Believe it or not, 7 days ago, Charlie was whacked right in the head by a Timber Rattler. His head swole up like a basketball. In this video, I'm going to tell you the entire story. I'm going to show you what video that I have on it. And I'm even going to talk about how I tan the snake skin. So click like, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll be right back with the rest of this video. Good boy, Charlie. You're a good dog. Good afternoon, guys. So, the story about Charlie getting bit by the rattlesnake, the first portion of it is just going to have to be told. Of course, I didn't get video of it. We were up in Midwest Alabama checking out a rather large piece of timber property. And me and Charlie were walking along one of the roads, pretty high grass there. And I passed by, and Charlie alerted on the grass. And I immediately paid attention to him, and it did not take long for me to realize that it was absolutely a rattlesnake. I wasn't exactly sure what kind. I could definitely see the rattle, and I was seeing glimpses of the head, but the grass was pretty high. And I wanted to pull Charlie off of it, but I thought my sudden reaction towards Charlie might encourage the snake to bite. To be clear, I walked past the snake. It did not bite me. It tried its absolute best not to bite Charlie. Charlie was relentless, and I called him off of the snake 2 or 3 times, and he would come back just a little bit, but was immediately right back on him. I abandoned the search or trying to pull Charlie off the moment I knew the snake had actually bit him. At that point, immediately I needed to kill the snake. I wanted to identify the snake so I knew what steps were necessary to bring Charlie back to health and try to save his life. So I immediately grabbed a stick and killed the snake. Charlie, in the next little while, he walked for a little ways and then he just collapsed. At that point, I picked him up, I checked the bite location, and I sucked all the poison out of his forehead that I could. I then laid Charlie down and was petting him and was trying to console him, concerned whether he was going to die or not. And I skinned out the snake right then and there. I wanted Charlie to watch that process. I wanted him to know that he got his prey. And that was, I think that might have really encouraged him. He did perk up a little bit after that. Maybe I could use a portion of it to make a little collar for Charlie. Remembrance of him getting this guy. When this guy bit Charlie and I wasn't sure if Charlie was going to make it, I skinned him out right in front of Charlie. One, I wanted Charlie to know I had his back, and in part 2, I wanted him to know that he did get his prey. After that process, Charlie was sort of in and out of consciousness, and many points I thought he was going to die. And I was a lot of prayers that he didn't die. And I treated him the best ways that I knew how to treat him. Oh, here's that snake, by the way, guys. It turned out to be a Timber Rattler. And Timber Rattler, Canebreak Rattlesnake, they are exactly the same snake. Okay, down here in the south, we call them cane breaks because, well, we have cane breaks, and that's where we most often see this snake is inside of cane breaks. And also, if you look at its skin, it has a pattern of what they would call a cane break. But Timber Rattler, cane break, same snake. Now, this snake hide right here is in 1 part glycerin, 1 part rubbing alcohol. It's been in here for several days. Before I put it in here, I salt cured it. Charlie is sore today. Look at his head. He's all swole up and puffy. He got tagged by what used to be a Canebreak or Timber Rattler yesterday. And I've given him 3 different medicines. 1, I gave him Benadryl. I chewed it up and I put it in his mouth. His whole head was so swollen that he couldn't open his mouth. Poor little Charlie got tagged by Timber Rattler yesterday. Canebreak Rattlesnake. I saw the whole thing happen and I was trying to pull him away from the snake, but he was already on him before I could kill the snake. He was doing pretty bad yesterday, giving him some Benadryl. We've been really good with him the last little while, and I think he's going to do all right. So I would chew it up and slide it between his teeth, and I did the same thing with the ibuprofen. Day 4, after Charlie got tagged by that Timber Rattler, his face is still all swole up, but he is trying to eat right now some corned beef hash. Now he's going to walk over there and get him some water. He's doing good stuff. Good stuff. Charlie boy. His eye, I've been cleaning it, and I'm going to have to keep cleaning it. But we are 5 days ago he got bit on Friday. Today is Tuesday. He is doing so much better, drinking on his own and eating on his own. That snake skin is coming along real nice. Yeah, I'm happy about that. Looks like Charlie's gonna make a full recovery. Just take a little while. I will keep you guys posted on this. His head is still swollen up really, really big. Hey, Charlie boy. Good boy. Look at that tail wagging. You're a good doggy. Yes, you are. His mouth is all swole up. Now, take it as you will. You see that right there? Those are dew claws. And whether it's an old wives' tale or an old wise tale, I mean, who knows for sure, but old folks used to say if a dog's got his dew claws, he'll survive a rattlesnake bite. Well, Charlie's a little bitty guy. He got tagged by Timber Rattler. When I killed the Timber Rattler and checked his venom, he was dry. Like, I could not milk him for anything. So he gave him a full dose, and And, well, he's got dew claws, and he's still here. That don't necessarily prove it, but it really does support the idea. Charlie, what's up, buddy boy? So today is Wednesday. He got bit by that rattlesnake last Friday. He has been doing really, really good. I have all expectations that he's going to make it just fine. I've been giving him Benadryl. I've given him ibuprofen for anti-inflammatory. And the last couple of days, I've been giving him an antibiotic. That is not for the snake bite. That is for the secondary infection as the skin that's been infected turns necro. As the skin dies, it will be a breeding ground for infection, so I'm giving him an antibiotic to try to avoid that. Now, I ended up using, this is fish mox, it's amoxicillin. This is in a capsule form. I did not use this for the venom of the snake bite at all. I used this for the infections that were going to come at the site of the snake bite as that skin started to go necro and sort of rot away. You saw that a little bit before. It's been, today is day 7. Charlie, come on, boy. What you doing? You're a good dog. Come right here. Come here, good boy. You're a good dog. You see, right there, that was the site of the snake bite, right on top of the head, and possibly down here, but I'm not so sure about that. I know for a fact he got him here. His head was swole up this big. You probably saw that in another piece of video. And so this is why I'm using the amoxicillin. And you see all this crusty stuff on him, well, that's the infection and the swelling going down, just sort of oozing off, and I wash it off, but it comes back pretty quick. So he has made a full recovery as far as I'm concerned, 7 days later. Now, this possibility here is a lot of old wives' tales about this, but him surviving that snake bite might have happened a long time ago. See those right there? Those are dew claws. And there are a lot of theories or old tales about these dew claws and snake bites. Some people suggest that that a dog who has his dew claws will not die from a snake bite. Now, this particular case with Charlie, it doesn't 100% prove it, but it absolutely supports the idea. You're a good boy. You're a good dog. Good dog, Charlie. So, there you go, guys. Charlie was bitten a week ago by a Timber Rattler. He did have his dew claws. I treated him with Benadryl for the allergic reaction of the toxins. I treated him with ibuprofen for the swelling and for pain. And I treated him with amoxicillin that was made for fish for the infections after the fact of the bite. He is doing just fine. There's a video about the snake skin process. It might be linked at the bottom of this video. If not, you can just find it on the channel. Guys, I want y'all to know I appreciate you guys' support. I appreciate you guys that watch my videos. I'm coming up on 3,000 subscribers right now. I hope you guys will share this video, like, comment down below, and I'll see you guys again with some more great content. Charlie! Charlie, here boy. Come on, boy. Look at him. Look at him. Believe it or not, 7 days ago, Charlie was bit by a Timber Rattler, and he has recovered just fine. So, there's that Timber Rattler. It's a video all about that. The allergy medicine that I treated him with. The amoxicillin I treated him with for the, not for the venom itself, but for the infection that was going to come at the site of the bite. And ibuprofen for pain and anti-inflammatory. And you're doing just fine.